high school playoffs, well, it's that time of the year because we've arrived at championship games on the select side and in semifinal games on the other side. And last Friday at sportsNOLA.com, a state semifinal game in Division II, defending state champion Parkview Baptist at Joe Yanni Stadium Metairie against De La Salle. The unbeaten Cavaliers, well, they faced a program that's been there, done that, and it showed. Parkview Baptist offense controlling this game. Their veer offense was a load physically. De La Salle makes a big play in special teams, returning a kick for a touchdown to get themselves right back in the game. They got speed all over the field, but the speed wasn't enough to counter the physicality of Parkview Baptist in this one. Cavaliers in it for a while, but just got worn down and ground down. And then, of course, the block kick will provide the other thrill for De La Salle in this one, and that obviously gave them a chance, cutting it to a one-score game, and the Cavaliers scoring here to make it 21-14. But this was a game that the proven commodity was simply too much with that power ground attack. It's all about blocking and tackling. Parkview Baptist blocked, De La Salle couldn't tackle well enough, and the Eagles win it 34-14 to advance to the final. Still a great season for Ryan Manally's Cavaliers. And now let's take a look at what's coming up this week. Here are the matchups. Division IV state championship in the Superdome. Friday, Southern Lab defending champion against number 1 seed unbeaten Ascension Episcopal. In Division III, the rematch game in the district battle. Two local teams, Riverside Academy, the Rebels, and St. Charles Catholic Comets. The Comets upset number 2 seed and defending state champion Notre Dame. Division II, Parkview Baptist, whom you just saw against St. Thomas More in a rematch game of last year's state championship game. And in Division I, Evangel Christian, who whipped John Curtis, taking on Scotlandville, who edged Brother Martin. So those are the matchups on the select side. And then in the non-select semifinals in 5A, great matchup, Landry Walker, Destrehan, had that on WGSO radio for you. Zachary, defending state champion, and at West Monroe. In 4A, another district rematch, McDonough 35 and Edna Carr play it again. And then Warren Easton and Neville, they've done that before as well. 3A, Lutcher, defending champion against the number 1 seed, West Feliciana. And a meet, very talented, is at Kaplan. Class 5A, as we mentioned, the 2A matchups, there you go, we already had 5A. Sterlington and Manny, good matchup, Manny's undefeated. St. Helena, really good team, one-loss team against hyper-talented Madison Prep Squad. That was my pick to win it. And in 1A, traditional powers, Oak Grove and Haynesville. Kentwood, of course, defending state champion there at Logansport. So those are the matchups coming up in the finals and in the semifinals. A little bit disappointing, Brian, that some of the locals didn't make it to the select school finals. We saw De La Salle getting beat, John Curtis, Brother Martin, among others, getting knocked out.
Yeah, Kenny, the one game that sticks out to me is how Evangel just handled John Curtis. That surprised me. Maybe not you, Kenny, but it surprised me, and it shocked me, in fact. And then Scotlandville taking care of Brother Martin. I watched that game. So, you know, it's a great time of year, and I wish everybody success. I'm glad Frank Monica went and pulled off the upset in that semifinal, and now they get to play for the state championship. But be careful what you wish for, because they get Riverside.
Second straight year, Brother Martin's season ends on a failed 2-point conversion, Ricky.
Yeah, well, I looked at it. They should have won the ball game because Scottville, they couldn't kick field goals.
Yeah,
they had to try to go for 2 points every trip.
Right.
And Brother Martin had a good field goal kicker, so I thought that Brother Martin would have won the ball game. But, I mean, they lost with 2 points, so it was a tight ball game.
All right. When we return in just a moment, we'll take a look at the New Orleans Pelicans and to put a wrap on things as sportsNOLAtv continues.